His debut album, or what they like to call commercial mixtape, debuting at number 4 on the charts and sold 68,000 copies first week. Damn, surpassing its initial projections of 40,000.
Only fuck with real niggas, never fake niggas, as long as I call, yo. I just woke up, now they say that I'm a star. He came with a drip and left with a toe tag. I got hella niggas with the shits, nigga run up on me, on my niggas by the shoe. My baby, she flexing all up on my blessings. I get a flash, nigga, with baguettes. I pull up a shawty, I think her name Molly. Life, I gotta appreciate. Remember the time I ain't have this. I know that I'm gone. They see me blowing up, now they say they want some.
X-Claim was hating though, I ain't gonna lie. 2 out of 10? Come on, bro. The project officially became platinum the next year, in 2020. Technically, his first project could be considered this EP called Tecca and Friends that released in 2018, but 2 of those songs has since been deleted, with only one of them still being up, the song No More that I showed earlier. But before we leave the year of 2019, we gotta talk about Lil Mosey and the little beef they had with each other.
Why buy a new computer when you can save money instead? PC Cleaner fixes slow PCs by optimizing.
So Tecca wasn't really the one to stir up the pot with this one. At one point, Tecca and Mosey were pretty cool with each other, even making a few tracks together, but they never officially released. But one of them did get leaked, called On The Regular. On the Regular! They even went on Instagram Live together to preview the song.
Bitch, I been getting guap. I can't stop no.
From New York, nigga, I don't really rock. Trapping on the go, nigga, trapping on the side.
So one day in October of 2019, Mosey was on Instagram Live and someone asked him, yo, when's the song with Tecca dropping? And he said this.
Fuck Tecca. Fuck is you saying? Don't ever bring his name up in my life one more time.
It wasn't the first time Mosey was seemingly hating on Tecca though. In the summer of this year, Mosey was at a club and the DJ was playing Ransom, and Mosey told the DJ to shut it off. Now keep in mind, Mosey blew up a year before Tecca did, especially with the song Noticed. Banger, by the way. And let's keep it 100. This sounds like the same lane that Tecca would be in. That melodic, good vibes kind of music. So I guess Mosey eventually started to get a little jealous.
Speaking of Mosey, bro, hey man, I'm happy that he beat his little rape allegation case, bro. Oh, when I tell you that shit then hit, it hurt. When I tell you it hurt him bad with his career, was good. Had everything going with y'all. When I tell you that case hurt his album so, not album, but career so bad, bro. He's still trying to find one song, and he's posting. He's posting still. I think he was supposed to have a tour going on this year too. It's too much, bro. When I tell you it's too much, bro, you could tell like it's the difference in his music. Like he's still going, but it's not as exciting as it was back in 2020. Like that case did a lot. I'm happy he beat that case though. Hopefully he'll finally find a hit record again and be back on the map somewhere. He's still pushing though. I ain't gonna lie. He been posting. He been posting songs like crazy though.
Of Tecca's quick rise to fame, and would even go on Instagram Live freestyling and seem to diss Tecca. Not even seem like it, he did, calling him a nerd and saying he stole his rhymes.
I'm in your head. You taking his glasses off. That nigga a nerd. From Long Island, I put him in the dirt. I said it 2 times. He's stealing my rhymes.
He was probably referring to the song Molly Girl and how it sounded just like Burberry Headband.
I was flexing out of beamer. Party while you make my shit clean now. All my niggas spotted, get a bag now. We squad off Bentley, other beamer, we might crash now.
Shit, Mosey even said in front of Tecca on the Instagram Live on how he put everyone onto Tecca.
I told you after Ransom with the coach shit, it was over with.
Yeah, you know how we rockin', bro.
Let all the hey, who put y'all on with Tecca? You know, I ain't even gonna say shit, but it's good. Yeah, my nigga Tecca doing what he's doing and now he's up. You gonna see that nigga next up.
So maybe Mosey felt like Tecca owed him something and was entitled. I don't know. And it got even worse when the song Somebody was officially released with Tecca and A Boogie.
All you gotta do is love me for me, girl.
Originally, Lil Mosey was on that song, but it didn't make the cut, and they chose A Boogie.
I'm in that little nigga loser. Walking in Canada, goes on.
Low-key, I could see why, cause Mosey's verse was aight. A Boogie bodied that. At one point, the crowd at a Tecca show was even chanting F-Lo Mosey.
Fuck Mosey! Fuck Mosey! Fuck Mosey!
That was pretty much it in terms of this beef, but it would all end. Key, I could see why, cause Tecca show was even chanting F-Lo Mosey.
Fuck Mosey! Fuck Mosey! Fuck Mosey!
That was chanting F-Lo Mosey.
Fuck Mosey! Fuck Mosey! Fuck Mosey!
That was pretty much it in terms of this beef, but it would all end fairly soon when Tecca and Mosey would preview their next song on their TikToks the following year. To tease their next song together,
I'm tryna get lit, pop another bottle. This bitch so fast, going full throttle.
that would finally drop in 2021.
I got this money on my mind, I don't need no stress.
Tecca would end the year with a super underrated banger, Why You Look Mad.
Just woke up, I freestyle, nigga, man, the shit don't stop. Yeah.
The Five Life. Oh, yeah.
I don't even have to say this, but you already know. Burger World at 12 o'clock. I've been working on this project for over a year now, and I'm very excited to put it out.
His flows and melodies, in my opinion, don't really stand out in a growing ocean of Uzi Verts, thuggers, and boogies with hoodies.
Alright, now we're in 2020. We all know how this year turned out, bruh. The pandemic changed a lot of things, man, and it was truly a crazy time. There were no shows, most people were just in the crib chilling, and it was a strange time for real. But for Tecca, he's gearing up to drop his debut studio album. Even though we all know We Love You Tecca is truly his debut, but whatever. On paper, this is a big deal for him. But I remember the internet around this time was already starting to turn on Tecca a bit, saying he's gonna fall off, saying his fire is dimming a little bit. But before that would happen, he would end up getting a feature on Kid Leroy's song Diva, mainly to help boost the sales of this single for Leroy, if we being honest. And boy did it work. It ended up becoming a platinum single, and he still performs it to this day. So how could Tecca do any wrong? He would go on to drop his lead single to the album, Out of Love, on April 17th.
Whole team cold different but the same pain. Really, I just wanna play Jane.
And man, this song to this day slaps so hard. He still plays it at his shows. This song also ended up going platinum. Then he dropped Royal Rumble, and I ain't gonna lie, I slept on this one.
I woke up in a room and they eyeing me, they like, who is you, nigga? You can't get my ID.
He even uploaded it to his SoundCloud live on Instagram.
Yo, it's about to go public right now, y'all heard? Thank you for all the birthday wishes too. 5, 4, 3. Okay, let's go. Y'all know. It's up.
I just want that so bad.
Let's go. Get that shit.
Go get it. I love y'all.
His next single would be Our Time, a week before the album dropped. And this is one of those Tecca classics.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, got me really fucked up.
And bam, there we have it. The album would officially release on September 18th, 2020, debuting at number 10 on the charts as opposed to...
The only song I listened to from this one is Calling. Now, is it the last? It's like, I think it's the last call. Last call. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that album, bro, it was like a couple of songs that I looked at them, I listened to it, and I just like, he really said yes to this shit. Like, I ain't know how to feel. It wasn't good. I ain't gonna lie to you, it wasn't good.
We Love You Tecca, which debuted at number 4, and it sold 35,000 copies first week, which is still pretty solid, but half of what his last project did. Then the song Dolly would be released with Lil Uzi Vert for the final single of the project, but I remember the internet not being too happy with this one, as it was originally an Uzi Grail. And he ended up giving this song to Tecca, which a lot of people felt like it was inferior to the OG version.
Yeah, she know that I can order us. Yeah, she know that I'll make it right back.
It's so crazy how time flies, because I remember doing a little review for this project when it dropped, and I remember feeling like it was alright with a lot of filler in there. Definitely his weakest project in my opinion. Obviously it has its bangers and underrated tracks, but yeah, it was kind of weak compared to We Love You Tecca, and looking back at it now, it's probably his weakest project of his whole discography. But songs like Actin' Up,
You niggas at some ops, you niggas at the bottom, won't see you now.
TikTok,
I bought a new watch to fuck it up. If you want to smoke, fuck 'em up.
Foreign,
your secrets on Molly. Rocks in my pocket like Polly.
And When You Down,
You don't know who gon' be there when you down, but you know who gon' be there when you up.
are still pretty underrated. I remember doing a vlog walking into Urban Outfitters and just looking at the vinyl records they had and seeing they only had one last copy of Virgo World. You already know I snatched that shit. I have it on cassette too, as you can see it here. Lil Tecca, Virgo World, Urban Outfitters exclusive. Let's unbox this hoe. Imagine it's standard black and they lied to me, bro. What the f, bro? What the f, bro?
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
But who would have thought that Tecca would soon become the godfather, the pioneer, the influence to so many underground artists that would soon blow up. One of them being Baby Santana, aka Tana nowadays. It was around the end of this year of 2020 when Tana dropped a song called Made It when he had around 1,000 followers. The music video is so homemade and amateur, it's hilarious, but the song is hard. It was dope enough for Tecca to stumble upon it on his recommended, and he stayed tapped in with him for the next few months, but from a distance, making sure he's making the right moves. Tana also dropped Prada in September, which we'll talk about that one soon. Early in 2021, Tecca would end up DMing Tana and FaceTiming him shortly after. Tana was so excited that he went upstairs to tell his mom and cried about it.
FaceTime a few days later, bro. I really went upstairs, crying to my mom on the floor, like this is such a big deal, bro. It's Tecca, bro. He's in my DM. I mean, shit, I knew shit was gonna go crazy for me.
He would start blowing up in the underground in early 2021 with his songs 14 and Antisocial. Going crazy on SoundCloud and TikTok. With all that being said, Tecca was like, I bet it's the right time. He hopped on the remix for the song Prada in July.
I slide with that chopper. I want the end, yeah, I want the dollars. Really, I do not give one fuck. I had to go and just boss up.
And it currently has over 7 million views. This put a lot of new eyes onto Tana, and it was only up from here. But yeah, now in 2021, shows are starting to open up. Some places, only half of it, but we outside again nonetheless. And now Rolling Loud Miami 2021 comes along. So Tecca's doing his set, going crazy, and he ends up bringing out Tana, probably his first performance ever, at just 14 years old.
Where you at, Tana? Huh? You ready to shut this shit down, Tana? Huh? Go! Boy, so fancy. I put in a drip in the fence, so the same that they hop on my wave like a bunch of pansy. Make some noise for Baby Santana.
Hey, my nigga is 14 years old, bruh.
Hey,
make some noise for Baby Santana, bruh.
14 years old. They can't do it like me. They can't do it like me.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Even Trippie Redd ended up bringing out Tana the next month in Atlanta on his Trip at Night tour.
Break his little ugly ass up.
Tana would then sign to Galactic Records in the end of 2021, literally just 1 year after making music. And I'm blessed to say that I got to book Tana for a show earlier this year, and he even sat down to do the podcast with your boy, which you should go watch, by the way. I'll put that in the description. Big shout out to Tana and his team, man, for real.
They be playing Goat Simulator and all that. You ever heard of that?
What the fuck? Yeah, nigga be playing Goat Simulator. Why you?
Yo,
it be niggas like this,
I downloaded down my Xbox, and then the next morning I'm like, what the hell is
random
this?
games on his shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
But back to Tecca.
Knock knock by this guy. Knock knock singing by this guy. It's a pretty ahead of his time. So.
That's crazy, yeah.
We love you, Tecca.
I know who's there at the door right now.
What was next for him at this point? Well,
We love you, Tecca.
2. I don't know about you guys, but naming your next album We Love You Tecca 2 was very bold. Trying to recreate greatness and magic, usually with sequels, I don't know, it's usually never as good as the first. Sometimes it is, but I don't know, just look at movies. A lot of movies, the second one isn't as good. Sometimes it is, but you can never recreate magic, bro. But the album was still solid. He would drop the first single for it, Show Me Up, on April 6th.
She wanna show me up. Yeah.
Which wasn't originally on the album, weirdly enough, but it ended up on the deluxe though. Super chill track. Then he drops Never Left on May 6th, one of Tecca's best tracks in my opinion.
I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row.
Then he drops Money on Me on July 23rd.
We gon' ball for whenever you call.
This was the most mid song he made, huh? This was the most mid song he made. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, this song, I enjoyed this song because it was a vibe, but it's not one of the best songs he's made. Like, this was literally a song that was mid to me, literally.
Then the last single would drop on August 6th with Repeat It with Gunna.
Staying up, I get on rest, don't gotta sleep, yeah.
The album officially released on August 27th, 2021, selling 30,000 copies first week, debuting at number 10 on the charts. Very similar to what he did with Virgo World, making it Tecca's third straight top 10 project. Sadly for Tecca though, a powerhouse of an album would release just 2 days after, with Kanye West's Donda.
Ain't no motherfucking game, man. It's like 8 hours left of this shit. No fucking chuckling and nothing, no kind of way. All right, play Off the Grid.
We off the grid, this for my kid.
That had to have put a dent on the first week sales in my opinion, cause Donda came out of nowhere on a random ass Sunday morning. But about this album, Tecca said in an interview stating, I ain't gonna lie, this one feels way more like I have guidance and just a direction. With Virgo World, everything just felt like the lights were off, like I didn't know where to go. I felt like I had no sort of direction for myself, but for this one, it definitely feels way better. The following day, he told XXL about the creation of the album, and he said, I'm not making no crazy country music or something, but I would say the process was different. Just the energy was different. It feels really natural. It feels really concentrated and focused. It's definitely a vision. We're not just lost in the sauce. But either way, the album is solid, with Lot of Me being a banger.
I can see you wanna vibe with me. Just say you wanna vibe with me.
Bang Teller with Yachty. And Choppa Shoot the Loudest? Bro, that shit live is crazy. It's easily my favorite song off the tape. But yo, have you guys noticed that there's two slightly different versions of this song? If you listen to the YouTube version of this song, after Chief Keef's verse ends, the beat comes in.
Ride with a buddy rabbit made me feel like it.
But on Apple Music, the beat doesn't come in.
Ride with a buddy rabbit made me feel like it.
It's pretty strange. Still though, at this point in his career, I still felt as if We Love You Tecca 1 was easily his best work at the time. He was actually supposed to drop a tape with Yachty this year too. Taz Taylor was teasing it, they were in the studio a lot, some songs even leaked. But it just never happened, unfortunately. We did get the song Virgo World off Lil Yachty's project, super fire.
It's Virgo World for real. Play my name with send this bitch up.
Now comes 2022, and he starts off the year dropping the song Fallin'.
Yeah, you rising, yeah, you falling, yeah, you polished, yeah, you flawless.
He also ends up on RD's remix of the song Flowers. It's pretty fire.
Around the crib with different shorties really got me moving on my tiptoes.
Now it's time for him to go on tour, the Tecca Loves You tour, with Young Chris, BK the Ruler, and Tana opening up. Fire show.
Vlog, we in Buffalo.
Yes, sir.
What about niggas? They got me right. Shout out my nigga Ongstar.
How you feeling?
Shit, I feel like shit later gonna be dumb fire. I like performing in like club type venues. Like not regular.
Not compact shit. It's like fuck yes.
I still don't know the words that I past that song. I can't sing it.
had media pass for the first 3 songs at the New York show. Bro, and I tell you, this show was lit as hell, bro. It was so dope to see how so many people still rocking with Tech. I felt mad old though, I ain't gonna lie. Hella kids with braces talking about they got school in the morning, but I still had a good time. He also ended up on 2 different songs from the Internet Money project that dropped this year. Pretty fire.
She wants some mommy, let's go. She wants some mommy, can't go. He go for a while, I know they gon' follow.
He also had school in the morning, but I still had a good time. He also ended up on 2 different songs from the Internet Money project that dropped this year. Pretty fire.
She wants some mommy, let's go. She wants some mommy, can't go. He go for a while, I know they gon' follow.
He also dropped the song Faster.
Okay, we better go to E-House after too.
Pretty underrated track.
So shawty can do better. My vibe, I could keep your head up.
Then he dropped the song Trisha, another underrated banger.
And I don't have no eyes cause when I bang, they drive. She like to dance a lot.
I then saw him at Rollin' Loud New York this year too. One of the best sets of the whole weekend, bro. To end the year off, he dropped the track Blessing.
So I'm tired of keeping it real with him. If it's fire, then we in the field with him.
This is one of the realest songs I made. One of the realest songs he ever made.
Now it's 2023, and Tecca entered this year with a vengeance. If he wasn't a comeback player of the year candidate, you bugging. Cause Tecca was on a different level, man. Starting off with being on Rich Amiri's track Poppin'.
I ain't tryna flex, but you know this. That hoe stay on me, she be like.
Then in May, he released his first lead single to his next album, Need Me. This is an absolute smash. What a vibe.
I keep my day going, I keep my bitch straight. Said that she won't cuss amigos, it's a late night.
Then what he would drop next would be his biggest hit since Ransom in 500 Pounds. Insane.
And I live in enough. This blunt, I'm taking a puff. I'm stuck.
Then he drops Heaven on Earth with Kodak. That beat is crazy.
Just listed like 3 bangers in a row, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every single one of these songs that he just called out, I loved literally, bro. They in my list right now.
Shout out to Penny X. He would then drop the last single to the project, Dead or Alive, another crazy banger. And then finally,
I can't lie though, Virgo World didn't hit like that for me. Same with Tecca 2.
Tomorrow.
the album Tech would officially drop on September 22nd, 2023, after his longest drought for a project, making it at least 2 years, debuting at number 11 and sold 41,000 copies first week. And honestly, this should have debuted in the top 5, bro, because this was easily album of the year candidate, probably my favorite of the year. Either this or Ken Carson's A Great Chaos. The transitions on this project are stupid. Come on, just listen to these.
The sample.
There's legit no skips on this tape for me, easily making it his best work. Fell in Love is a masterpiece of a track.
I know you ain't having bands for real, and you know my pocket stuff.
I got to see him at the show he does every year in Long Island for his Tech the Halls show around Christmas time. And bruh, this show was gas as usual.
We here. Where we at, Huntington?
Yes.
Yeah. Tech the Halls, bruh. Tech the Halls. We here. It's like a pretty long ass line.
I feel like this album's just getting harder and I like that shit.
The cover art to that song was originally the album cover.
I guess this my life, eh? It's my life, eh?
Alright, boys and gals, we're here. 2024. Peep the Plan A shirt. You know what I'm saying? Tech the Halls. You know it's official. Paramount. Okay, but listen. It's not over, fam. Because we in 2024. R.I.P. Kobe. Kobe year. He's getting lit as show. And in my opinion, it's not going to be as good. But he ends up giving us Taste.
And my shorties come different flavors. It's like every day got different taste.
Bad Time, and I'm like, okay.
No, I wanted you, but that was past tense. Done had a lot of hoes just on my accent.
So this is the kind of vibes we getting on this album. I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. This is hard. This is smooth. And then we finally get Plan A, which I went all the way to Long Island from Brooklyn to do a meet and greet. Literally, I went all the way over there just to take a flick and come right back home, bro. But I got the CD. It has a little insert, that sign and all that. I'll show the unboxing right here. Shout out Tech, man. Now I gotta wait for the photos because it's not, I can't even use my phone. He said, hey, what's your name? Alright, so we here right now in West Babafuck for a little Tecca. You already know, just got a photo. Got that Plan A. We gonna unbox this bad boy live. And get a good close up on that hoe. Oh, it is signed. There you go. It's like a little like, let me know. Cheetah print. My mom loves cheetah print. A little bit type shit. Sometimes it's just a bet y'all never seen that. Fuck out of here.
Yo, that shit kind of reminds me. That shit's inspired by Thug for sure.
That's hard. Look at that. Plan A. See the next page. Damn, they actually put love in it. Subscribe. Like, bro, Taste into Bad Time is ridiculous. Bro, no sense. This transition is dumb. Bro, Taste into Bad Time is ridiculous. Bro.
Doing this weird shit, so just let me know when it's not a bad time.
Mama, hard.
Can't do too much, ain't lose too much, can't spend all day on them.
Cold Girls?
Hair brand new, nails brand new. You don't even show it off, everybody know.
Don Toliver is the only feature, and that's actually a throwaway from Don Toliver's latest project, and he gave it to Tecca. But in my opinion, it's not as good as Tech, but it's a different vibe. It's still fire, dope transitions. And listen to this, bro. My man Tecca really sold 42,000 copies first week. What? Like exceeding the expectations of I think 35,000 or 36,000. But my point is, there was no smash hit on this project. Not too much promo either, other than a few posts and the Bad Time snippet that a lot of fans were feeding for. But there wasn't too much promo, and it wasn't a smash hit leading into this project. At least there was no 500 pounds, you feel me? So to do 42K is very impressive. That just goes to show how loyal 22, which was his.
He just talked the rest.
And I'll check you guys in the next video.
Well, not gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. When it comes to Tech, bro, yes, he is the reason why I wanted them to go ahead and like make music, take music serious. All he said the other day was, it take 2 hooks and 1 verse. And ever since he said that, I literally paid attention to the pattern of all of his songs. His songs literally be a bridge, a hook, a long ass verse, back into the bridge, back into the hook, and the song is over with. And that is the only time that made me want to make more music. Like, dead serious. I done went ahead, had my first show, turned around, had me an artist, turned around, started streaming so I could promote my artist. When I tell you, like, bro, and then making music for me, I can say I be making the best verses on all the songs. Dead fucking serious. But when it comes to me making a song by myself, that is a challenge. Dead serious, bro. But nah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I had a very awesome time with y'all. This video gonna be coming out whenever I finally feel like it's edited pretty well. But other than that, bro, if you don't know the slogan, now you gonna know the slogan later, man. Bump crazy, we going Brigade, nigga. We out.